All right, making preparations to relocate to a country can be quite demanding. In this video, we're going to look at the cost funding, or we're going to look at the financial cost involved to travel to the UK for study. First is your tuition fee. Tuition fee is between 10,000. You can get tuition fee, average tuition fee for a master's program between 10,000 to 16,000 pounds, right? Although you're not going to pay all of this money, but you're going to pay a part of the tuition. That means you probably could pay 3,000, 4,000, or 5,000 pounds as tuition deposit. The second is your living expense. Living expense in the UK is actually one thing you need to prove during your visa process. For example, if you're staying in London, living expense for a month is £1,334, and then you need to times it by 9 months to tell the visa officer that you have the money for living expense for 9 months. And then if you're living outside London, it's about £1,023 for a month, and you also need to do this for 9 months. That means the visa officer has to know that you have these funds in your account for a period of 9 months. Then the third costing, make a proper plan for, it's your visa fee and your IHS. Now, the visa fee is £490, and then IHS, which is your immigration health surcharge, it's about £776 for 1 year. Now, if your study would exceed 1 year, but not more than 6 months, then you also have to pay an additional £388 for your inclusive of the £776 for your immigration health surcharge. Okay, and of course, if you're coming with dependent, your dependent may also have to pay for some of these, like visa fee also. So you need to also put that into consideration. Then also another expense you would have to incur is your medicals. You have to pay. You have to pay, I think, about 75,000 for your medicals. Then also your flight ticket and your accommodation. You can plan for accommodation for at least 2 to 3 months, so you can have the money before you come in, so you wouldn't be stranded until you've gotten a job and then you're working. You can then take care of that as the months go by. So these are basically all of the expense that you may have to budget for beginning your application.